of added sugars in the drink. Agriculture Secretary Tom Vilsack has said that more than 15 million kids every day get breakfast and nearly 30 million get lunch there every day, and milk comes with that. Now, the change would improve the health, he says, and the welfare of U.S. children. Here with me now to discuss further is Jeremy West. He's the CFO of the Urban School Food Alliance. Jeremy, good to have you. Chocolate milk, strawberry milk in schools. Where does your group stand?
Well, good morning. Thanks, Victor and Amra, for helping raise awareness about the important role that school meals plays. And yes, there is flavored milk in school meals. Here at USFA, we represent the nation's largest school districts, and we think it should be left as it is. Currently, the standard allows for chocolate milk or flavored milk to be served that's 1% with their meals. The other proposal that they're thinking about, and USDA, it's become quite the controversy. There have been over 90,000 comments through USDA. But what's unique is that they're offering a choice. They've come to us in a different way as school food professionals to say, should we do A, which is maybe restrict flavored milk for elementary and middle school students? Or B, should we leave it as it is and offer 1% and continue to offer that with meals as we have in the past?
So you say keep it as it is. Now, let me, just for the sake of the conversation, argue the other side of it. Too much sugar. Kids don't need any other additional source of sugar. And health experts, pediatricians have said that these early years are when palates are developed, when kids determine what they like, what they'll gravitate toward. And if you're giving them the option of strawberry milk or chocolate milk, then that will make it more likely that they will, throughout their teen years and early adult years, go for sweetened drinks. And of course, that may lead to obesity.
And certainly added sugar is a concern for our nation's children. I think that chocolate milk, though, is the wrong fight for that. It drives participation. It helps students come and get a lunch that has been proven to be some of the healthiest meals that they'll receive as a child. And so I think what's getting discounted or discredited in that conversation is that milk also is a great vehicle for offering protein and calcium, and it helps build muscles and the nervous system and our bones. And we want students to consume milk. And so, yes, it has a little added sugar, about 6-7 grams, but that has come down drastically over the last decade as our dairy producers and industry have really stepped up to make it healthier over the years.
Yeah, I read that you told one of my producers that we're focusing on the wrong part of the tray, right? To focus on the milk, we should maybe looking at the chicken nuggets that are covered in breading and what else is there, and maybe some of the pizza. Is there a way to balance the meal so that, yeah, you need kids to get the vitamin A, the vitamin D, the niacin and calcium and all from milk, that the rest of the tray can balance to accommodate for the sugar in the milk?
Yeah, Victor, I think that's a great point, is that really we need to consider the whole diet of the child and what they're eating over the course of the week at schools. And so there are, and schools are doing a really good job. They have, over the last decade, since the Healthy Hunger Free Kids Act came out, really cleaned up what's on the tray for students. But I'm more concerned about sugar overall, particularly at breakfast, because of the way the program is set up. Schools are not funded to offer protein items. So inherently, there's going to be more sugar offered in the bread items that are frequently offered to students at breakfast. I'm more concerned about antibiotic use. That's why we helped launch a first time ever across the country procurement and development of chicken products that eliminate antibiotics, that eliminate all these ingredients of concern. And we're doing that right now as a pilot in schools to bring those healthier food items to the tray.
Jeremy, one more thing. I'm getting a rap from my producer, but I'm going to override that just because I find this to be so interesting that the amount of time kids have to eat lunch now, some kids only have 25 minutes from walking in the cafeteria to walking out. I never really had a problem just like wolfing down a lunch. But if you're a young kid, that is not nearly enough time, is it?
Right. No, I want you to think about those first graders. We've all seen them. They come, and that's the year that most of them lose their front teeth. And now we've shuffled them into this line. They've got 25 minutes from the time they get to their classroom to the time they need to be done. And so by the time they get through that line, we want them to eat these fresh fruits and vegetables. But by the time they get to their seat, oftentimes they only have 10 to 12 minutes to eat.
Yeah.
Now, that's not something USDA is going to address through regulation or Congress through legislation, probably, but it's something we really need to be thinking about, certainly at our local levels and in our state governments, about how can we address giving students enough time to eat? Because we can put the best food on the tray ever, but if they don't have time to eat it, then they're not getting the nutrition they need.
Yeah, you give a toothless first grader an apple, he's going to need more than 25 minutes to get it down. Jeremy West, Thank you so much for being with us, and we'll be right back.